Full all the time. Hello, everyone. Good day in internet net land. What's out here? Come on in here, Chrissy Brew, my faithful partner and helpmate. Oh yeah, aren't we lovely?
Far from it.
I've said it a million times. I say it again. Like Biggie Smalls, I make ugly look good. People see how ugly I am, they want to be ugly like me. Trust me, I know what I'm saying. But today is December 14th. We didn't broadcast yesterday and have no real reason or excuse except we had Oprah the night before because more excuses as good as the next.
Zach loved that saying.
Yeah, he learned it from me. Zach learned a lot of good sayings from me. He pretty much picked up on all my stuff and it never really bothered me because, they say imitation is the greatest form of flattery. And I can certainly say that no one has ever flattered me the way my son did. The great life. And I thank God for the life I had with that because it was great. The greatest times of my life was with my son. For sure. Peace I leave with you. My peace I give to you. Not as the world gives, do I give to you. Let not your heart be troubled. What a perfect devotional for today. That was John 14:27. For the record, everybody listens to these or doesn't or whatever. Trump ain't going nowhere. Trump won, and the shoe's about to drop. The storm's upon him. You will see arrest very soon. John Durham today, who is investigating the Russian hoax, just applied to the Department of Justice for numerous extra prosecutors for his work. So, big things are coming. Whenever we experience something difficult in our personal life, like the death of your son, we are tempted to blame God, and I did. But we are the ones in the wrong, not God, and I was. Blaming God is evidence that we are refusing to let go of some disobedience somewhere in our lives. I was. But as soon as we let go, can't help it, he died. Everything becomes as clear as daylight to us. As long as we try to serve two masters, ourselves and God, there will be difficulties combined with doubt and confusion. Our attitude must be one of complete reliance on God. Once we get to that point, there is nothing easier than living the life of a saint. We encounter difficulties when we try to usurp the authority of the Holy Spirit for our own purposes. God's mark of approval whenever you obey Him is peace. He sends an immeasurable deep peace, not a natural peace, as the world gives, but the peace of Jesus, Yeshua. Whenever peace does not come, wait until it does, or seek to find out why it is not coming. If you are acting on your own impulse or out of a sense of the heroic to be seen by others, the peace of Jesus will not ever exhibit itself. This shows not unity with God or confidence in Him. And also, how can you have peace and ever be worried about what anybody else thinks? Because if you care what anybody else on this planet thinks other than you and God, you're a miserable son of a bitch to start with. The spirit of simplicity, clarity, and unity is born through the Holy Spirit, not through your decisions. God counters our self-willed decision with an appeal for simplicity and unity. My questions arise whenever I cease to obey. When I do obey God, problems come not between me and God, but as a means to keep my mind examining with amazement the revealed truth of God. But any problem that comes between God and myself is the result of disobedience. That's even if it's someone you love, like your child. That it's hard to see loving them that much is wrong. But it is. But any problem that comes between God and myself is the result of disobedience. Any problem that comes while I obey God, and there will be many, increases my overjoyed delight, because I know that my Father knows and cares, and I can watch and anticipate how He will unravel my problems. The greatest problem I have right now today is I'm waiting on Google to contact me to help me and assist me in opening up Zach's phone. I wish everybody under the sound of my voice would pray with me that God assists me supernaturally in getting that phone opened up. That God assists me supernaturally in the pursuit of my son's killer. I'm not willing to just say, oh well, it's another drug overdose and let him die and let him go. Because that's fucked up and stupid for anybody that does. I will never give up. My son wasn't trying to get fucking wasted, or he wasn't shooting dope. He wasn't doing anything like that. He was waiting for me to come home so we could sit right here on this very couch I'm sitting on today and burn a blunt like we did on numerous occasions. Because we liked hanging out together smoking weed. And he knew that I hated seeing him high. And there's no way he was even trying to get high before he was going to be face to face with me. I was just an hour late coming home from work. And we figured he'd already passed and went to sleep. And he had passed out. And he'd done far more than went to sleep. But a lot of people and a lot of opinions. You don't know you wasn't here. And you really didn't try to spend that much time talking to him. Or even being a part of his life when he came up here. So, you don't fucking know, and don't assume that you do. We know, and I'm telling you, I'm going to find who sold my kid that shit, and I'm going to make sure that justice is served. The rest of you can do whatever you want to. I don't care. For those of you that care and love, I hope you join with me in prayer, and I hope you will like and share this video and join my YouTube channel. And I'm turning it over to Chrissy.
December 14th. Rest in me, my child. Yes. Forgetting about the worries of the world. Focus on me. And let my living presence envelop you in peace. Tune into my internal security, and I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. If you live on the surface of life by focusing on every changing phenomenon, you will find yourself echoing the world of Solomon. Meaningless.
Solomon, yes.
Meaningless. Meaningless. Everything is meaningless. Living in the collaboration with me is the way to instill meaning into your days. Begin each day along with me so that you can experience the reality of my presence. As you spend time with me, the way before you open up step by step, arise from the stillness of your communications and gradually begin your journey through the day. Hold my hand and deliberate dependence on me, and I will smooth out the path before you.
What's this say to you today, love?
We are on a path right now between me and Mike, getting over the death of our son. And yes, I call him mine. He is mine.
He was hers.
And he may not be mine by blood, but he was mine by choice.
His and hers.
And that child stayed with me in times that, most kids would have ran. And I love him so much, and I miss him dearly every day. And it's hard. It's hard to know that I can't pick up the phone and call him. And yes, he was aggravating. He got on my nerves from time to time. But I love that child. And with God's help and us opening back up to God, our path is getting smoother. It's getting easier day by day to live. We still have days that it's not so easy, and moments. But with God's help, we're going to get through this, and we are going to have a tribulation. Has it
Tribulation?
No, not tribulation. A tribute to that. Our life is going to be to show people you can get away from it. And I know it took us a long time to get here, and I hate the fact that Zach left. But Zach is in the covering arms of the Lord. And I know this. I know this with a fact. So I don't doubt that. I know where he's at. And I will see him again one day. I will see him.
All of us will. Some of you will just be the last thing you ever see as you're thrown into the pits of hell. But that's your choice.
But the point is, bringing God back into our lives has smoothed things out. It has helped. And when I lost my husband, I cussed God. I cussed him like a dog. Didn't want to talk about him. Didn't want to believe in him. Because how could he take something like that away from me? And eventually, it was his time. And it's the same with Zach. Zach knows, the Lord knows the day you are conceived, the day you will die. So, it was Zach's time regardless of where he was at and what he was doing. It didn't matter.
I have peace in the fact of knowing that he literally died in his steps and he blacked out and went to sleep.
And
he never suffered. There was probably a realization because he had exposure to fentanyl before. I'm still praying for all of y'all, even the ones of you who have acted as an enemy all these years of my son's life.
But the point is,
even though I've been good to you, I've helped you, I've been good to your face, I've been good behind your back. I was accused of recently saying bad things about someone to my son. You have to understand that I'm smart enough that I know my son is half me and half his mother, and he's smart enough to know that too. I never once, ever bad-mouthed his mother to him. God strike me dead if I'm lying.
He told him the truth.
Because that's that boy's mom. I'm not going to disrespect my son like that. But some people just have to have excuses for their own bad behavior. They can't accept what they've done in life, particularly now after the loss of someone so dear. So, they make up lies to themselves. Anything to justify their own shitty actions. But that said, peace out. Love you. Hope you have a great day. Stay close to your family and love the ones you're with. Tomorrow's not promised.